YouTubers, this is Selling Guy 60. It's 3:30 of 20. It's a Monday. It's pretty trying times right now, and we'll see if we can kind of get at it a little bit. What? I've already started. What? I know my hair is crazy. I'm going to talk about Bernie Sanders and you say that Sanders has more hair. Now I'm going to get my hair cut next time. Alright. My beard. Yeah, I've shaved the beard too. Okay. Let's start this again. I know. I look like a wreck. Hello YouTubers, it's Selling Guy 60. Here it is, 3:30 of 20. I thought this year would be a little bit different than what it is right now, but it is what it is. As of today, I have 21 subscribers to my channel. I've had 1,400 hits on my channel so far. This August will be 2 years. That's pretty good. I started another channel because this one I've kind of done repairs and stuff and things I wanted to talk about. But I started another channel. It's called In the Middle. It's more of a not political, but just talking about stuff that isn't about fixing lawnmowers and and maintenance stuff. So I started that one. I also have that In the Middle is a podcast. So I started my own little podcast on that, and you can see that on listen to that on Anchor, Castbox, RaidoPublic, and Spotify. And so far I don't have any sponsors. I just don't see any reason for it right now. So if you like what I'm talking about and you want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription. You can listen to me on the podcast. I'll put those links down below in the description. And I'd like a thumbs up if you like this. So this is kind of going to be my future studio here. I'm going to do some more setup here and painting, and I'm going to have myself a little microphone that I'm not relying on the microphone from my camera. So let's start this up. We're going to kind of move on from the bad to the good. And the title of this segment is Politicians Fail in the USA. And do they work for us? I don't know. They're fighting with each other, and we're kind of getting left out in the cold here, where we need their help. We're getting their help, but they're fighting with each other, and that's, you know, come on. People are dying out here. Stop your fighting about dumb stuff. Stop worrying about whether, oh, Trump, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, and then the other people are complaining about, well, the Democrats are making it hard for us. You know, the Republicans on both sides. It's just crazy. Stop. Let's get to what needs to get done now and help the people out there that need to be helped in our country. They say that Trump's approval rating is up 60%. I don't know about that. I guess if you were to read everything that's out there, and believe me, I read only half of what's out there. I don't listen to all the complaining from Pelosi or Hannity or Rush Limbaugh. You take that stuff with a grain of salt because they're kind of biased to their side of the political aisle. So we just have to kind of use your own common sense and read between the lines and get out of what's being said, whether it's for their own political gain or not. But I think that both sides, the Democrats and the Republican congressmen, need to shut the hell up and just get with what's going on and take care of the people out there that are sick and the people of us out there that are still working and helping this country get through this tough time. The political crap they need to, you know what, you can save that till November. I was reading an article on, I think it might have been on USA. St. John's, Florida had packed beaches on Sunday. What part about the social distancing don't you understand? They had a picture of all these people on the beach, and they were not 9 feet apart. Come on! What part of that don't you understand? The only way this is going to work is if we, you know, go by the guidelines that are out there and stay away from each other. That's the only way that the numbers are going to stay down. I don't even know how you pronounce this guy, the Dr. I call him Fauci. He predicts 100 to 200,000 people are going to die from the coronavirus. And I don't see that as being a number worth. I don't know. I hate to even think that we would lose 100,000 people in this country. That would just be terrible. I'm thinking it's going to be more 6,000 to 10,000 people, looking at the numbers from China and looking at other things. They always seem to overemphasize the numbers. You know, you looked at what the flu was during 18 to 19, and they were saying 80,000 people died from the flu between the winter of 18 into the year 8, late into the year and the 18 and through 19. They say 80,000 people died, and that's not just one. It's all over. But then you get out there and you start reading a lot of. They thought there might have been a lot of misdiagnosis of the people who passed away. That might have been from pneumonia. There probably was a certain amount from the flu, but they thought that the 80,000 numbers were just overemphasized. They thought maybe around 40, which would be about half of the numbers. One too many deaths to this coronavirus is one too many. Too many people have died from this already, and it's a tragedy. Not just here in the United States, all over the world. I feel sorry for the people that have to endure this. And you know what? We really need to throw our support out to those doctors and nurses and other people. You know, there are police out there that have got the coronavirus taking care of other people. The firefighters, paramedics, all kinds of people out there that are, and even volunteers to the hospitals. There are all kinds of people out there that are putting their life on the line, and they are putting their life on the line to save us. So all we can do to help them is stay at home if we can, and do the social distancing. So let's keep that up. So keep those numbers down. I'm thinking 6,000 to 10,000. I mean, already we've lost, what the heck did I have? 2,954 people have died in the United States so far. And like I said, that's one too many. That's just one too many. It's strange. I was talking to my brother Dave yesterday, which was on Sunday, and I was telling him about this video I watched on YouTube. It was a doctor from South Korea, and they had, he was talking in Korean, so they had the text in the bottom of the screen, what he was saying, and I don't read very fast, so sometimes I miss a little bit in there. And what he was saying, if you had a bunch of people in a church, this was his example, and they were singing and you know, being very vocal, that 9 feet isn't far enough to be, you know, they say that your spit that comes out, your particulates that come out in 5 microns, little particles, you know, can go out to about, you know, 12 to 15 feet, you know, if you're really going at it. So that 9 feet is kind of a, you're kind of maybe in the zone a little bit. But they say, but if you're singing or talking very loud, that goes farther than that. So if you had somebody that was infected and went to church, by the end of that church, you know, you spent about an hour in church, all those people around inhaling, what if there's somebody next to him infected, exhaling and you know, singing and speaking loud, everybody in that church could be infected. And then they go out and infect somebody else, you know. We were talking about that. And after I get off the phone and later on Sunday evening, I start looking, I was searching online, and here they had a church in Florida that had sermons. And they were talking about, I saw an article, I didn't read it, they said they were going to charge the pastor with having a church service during this, where they were told not to have social distancing. We'll have to see if that ever comes out to be anything, but you shouldn't do it. I mean, you know, you believe in God, that's fine. I believe in God, but I'm not going to church. I'm not going to be in a room with a bunch of people during this. That's just crazy. And speak of more craziness, it's kind of a strange thing that the McDonald's had a commercial. And in the commercial, usually McDonald's arches come together in the middle. And in the commercial, they were separated, which they were trying to emphasize the social distancing. Well, some people, which I don't know, I think they call them the trolls out there, so the trolls of the internet, were complaining because they said it was in poor taste and a bunch of other stuff. And McDonald's, of course, said that they apologized for being insensitive. Oh, come on, really? McDonald's apologized for being insensitive about that commercial. I thought the commercial made sense. They were being right on this. So even when you're right, you're wrong when it comes to certain people in the United States. It's crazy. Grow up. Get a life. We've got some really good stuff coming in from Shanghai and flying into New York. They're having airlifts. They're saying they're going to start maybe 20 to 30 of them. And as of Sunday, they brought in, from Shanghai, they flew to New York. They brought in 12 million gloves, 130,000 N95 masks, 50,000 gowns, 36,000 thermometers, and they have also 136,000 hand sanitizers. It's a good start. It's a good start. A lot of criticisms that things started too late. People didn't do things fast enough. They're pointing the finger at Trump. I don't know. Maybe you need to look in the mirror next time you make crap out of somebody. I don't know. And maybe that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know. I just want the people to stop fighting and stop working and start working towards the goal of getting people healthy in the United States and around the world too. We haven't seen the end of it. They're looking at maybe going another month. I'm still working. I do maintenance on apartments. I go in on emergency stuff only. So, you know, we're doing our social distancing too, but I still have to take care of people. I had some future shows I was going to work on. I want to address this AOC, they call her the AOC Congresswoman. I don't know how she's still in Congress. I really don't, but that's a whole story and a show on its own. And then I see some people think the coronavirus was a pandemic. It was planned. I think those are the people that also think that 9/11 was planned, and I'm sure they also probably think the Holocaust, World War II, to the killing of the Jews never happened also. But that's a whole nother story. I I can't even comment on it. I can't even comment on it now. I'm going to do some more research and put some footnotes in there. But that's all I got to say for today. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. Again, you can see I also have my other channel. This is going to be the same thing on that on In the Middle, and also my In the Middle is a podcast, and that's going to be on Anchor, Castbox, RaidoPublic, Spotify. So any of those, you should be able to pick this up if you're on your phone, or if you're out and about and you're not on your computer, you can listen to it, or pass it on and send it to somebody else so they can listen to it. I appreciate everybody out there, and so far everybody's been really cordial. Been to the supermarket and where I have to go, everybody's been really nice, holding doors for people. And I think if we all do what we're supposed to do, we will get through this a lot faster than resisting and being stubborn. I'm stubborn, I am, but I'm complying because it's not about me, it's about you and the people around you. I would feel really bad if I did something wrong and caused somebody else to die because of my stupidity. So let's use our heads out there and stay in our houses, stay away from people, keep ourselves clean, use that hand sanitizer, and stay safe. Alright, this is Rick from the middle of the United States in Kansas City, saying goodbye, good luck, and I'll see you again. Bye.